All right, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how good a time I'm having at the nature trails, but I'm sure it's fun since I get to teach science and pond life and pond water and stuff like that. So that's kind of exciting to me. So what y'all are going to be talking about is dividing fractions. Y'all have been multiplying fractions since Monday, but now we have to take that fraction whole number and divide those whole numbers instead of multiply them. All right? And as you noticed when you were doing the multiplication of fractions, that answer is always smaller than your whole number. Remember, we start with 4, like for our example, we started with 4 and our answer ended up being 2. So that answer is always going to be bigger than the whole number that we start with. All right? And let's see if that happens with division. All right? So our example that we're going to work with is Tasty Freeze. Is that a real place? I don't know. Tasty Freeze large drinks equal 1/4 of their small drinks. Okay? So that's 1/4 of their small drinks. So how many small drinks, small drinks will 3 large drinks make? Okay, so I'm going to give you a minute to write that down. And then we're going to do a pictorial version. And we are going to do the number line version. All right? Pictorial version and the number line. I'm going to give you a minute to write. If you need more time after my minute, the sub will pause it for you. About 30 more seconds. Okay. So again, Tasty Freeze's large drinks. One drink equals 1/4 of their small drink. Their small drink is 1/4 of their large drink. All right. And I have 3 larges, and I want to know how many kids I can give a drink to. All right. So, my piece of paper here. This is going to represent my large drink. All right? Now, this is my large drink. I've got a large drink, right? Too bad I don't have a drink that I could give y'all, huh? That would be pretty funny. So this is my large drink. In our problem, large drink equals 1/4 of their small drinks. Oops, I shouldn't have done that. 1/4 of their large drink. And I want to know how much 3 large drinks will make, right? Does everybody agree? All right. So, I have this large drink here, right? How many times do I need to separate this large drink? Did I hear somebody say it? 4 times, right? Because it says that my small drink is 1/4 of the large drink. So I've got to take this large drink and I've got to split it into 4, right? All right. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to fold it in half. And then I'm going to fold it in half again. Because when I open it, I then have 4 sections, right? I have this section here, this section here, and this section here, right? And I have to do that 3 times, right? So I got my other large drink right here. I'm going to fold it into 4. Okay, so I got my 4 drinks, right? Because 1 large makes 4 smalls. Good job. Then I got my last drink here. I'm going to fold it into 4s. Okay. Fold it into 4s. Okay. So I've got my drinks, right? So each one of these is 1/4, right? Everybody agree with that? Good job. Okay, each one of these is 1/4. So, y'all have heard this word before. These are considered strip diagrams, right? So, I got my 3 large drinks here, divided into 4, right? Okay? So, my question says, how many small drinks will 3 large drinks make? So, at this point, all we do is just count, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, right? Okay? Because I have 1 large drink, and I had to split it 4 times and make 1/4 of it, and I had to do that 3 times, right? Okay. So, okay. So what's that going to look like as a picture? Okay. So we're going to draw 3 strips. Good job. And these 3 strips represent what? Our large. Good job. This is our large drink. Okay. And then we had to split that large drink into what again? 4. Good job. So, if you draw a line in the middle and then half the other 2 sides, it works pretty well. Okay. So what are these? This ends up being 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, another 1/4, and yet another 1/4. Oh, we still got 4 more, right? 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, and 1/4, right? So, then all we got to do is count our small drinks, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, right? So, that pictorial is not that bad, right? Good job. Now, so, this is a pictorial. Again, just like in division, right? This looks the same as division when I draw a picture, right? I have one whole piece, and I've got to divide it, right? Just like in division, I'm given a total amount of numbers, and then I've got to make them into equal parts, right? That's the same thing I've got to do here, except that I've got 1 unit. 1 unit. 1 unit, right? I don't have a big conglomerate of stuff, okay? So I'm taking the 1 unit and dividing it by what they tell me to divide it to. All right? Okay. So, let's do that number line. All right? This number line's actually not going to be that hard. It's not like that multiplying where you have to come up with your own numbers. This number is already given to you. Okay? What do you think this number is? Right? It's 3. I'm already given my total, right? Because when you're doing division, you're already given the total, right? And then you've got to make those smaller. Does everybody agree? Good. So I've got 3, because I've got 3 drinks. So I've got to divide those 3 drinks, right? So I've got 1, and then I've got 2. Okay? Now, again, this is 1 large drink, right? So this is 1 drink, 2 drinks, 3 drinks, right? Does everybody agree? Okay. And then we got to divide each one of these drinks by what? 4. Good job. Because our small drinks are 1/4 of the large drink. Okay? Now, all we do, 1/4, 2/4, or 1/2, 3/4, and then 1 is 4/4, right? Then we got 1 1/4, or 5/4. Then we got 1 2/4, or 1 1/2, or 6/4. Then we have 1 3/4, or 7/4, right? And then 2 is going to be the 8/4. Good job. And then we have 2 1/4, or 9/4. Good job. Then we have 2 2/4, or 10/4. Then we have 2 3/4, sorry, 3/4, or 11/4, right? And then again, 3 is going to be 12/4, right? So y'all remember all that? Good job. All right. So now, we got to do some jumping, okay? So these drinks, right? I got to figure out how many drinks I'm going to make, right? All right. So I've got to jump 1/4 till I make it to 3, right? Everybody agree with that? All right. Good job. So, I have the, So I'm going to use the orange highlighter so you can still read my numbers, all right? So I'm going to jump all the way on 1/4 till I get to 3, right? Okay? Did I jump all the way till I got to 3? Good job. Now, what do you think I have to do to find my number of drinks? Where are the small drinks on here? These are my large drinks. So where would my small drinks be? I wonder. I thought I heard somebody say it out there. Those small drinks are these humps, right? This right here is a small drink, right? Okay, so I got to count these humps, right? So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's pretty amazing, isn't it? All right. So on our number line, we're jumping the number of the size, and we're jumping to the total number. So our number line is always going to be the number represented in the problem, right? My total number, just like in a regular division problem. You got to have a total number, and then you're going to make that total number smaller, right? But I find it kind of interesting that in this division problem, our number is bigger. Isn't that interesting? So, our problem here is 3 divided by 1/4, and that equals 12. So I have a question to ponder, you to ponder, and I'm not answering it. I'm curious if you notice anything about these digits in this particular equation that are kind of peculiar. Anything you know about, I don't know, facts, fact families, anything like that. That these numbers right here, and how they might be related. Anyway, so that is dividing fractions. And when I get back, actually I guess on Monday, we will do a little more of that, and then we will go into dividing, multiplying, and dividing whole numbers. Alright? So, I hope y'all have a great day, and I will see you when I get back.